let's take this part slow because we want to get it right. We have a brad point drill bit, and the size is 7/16 for the TonePros standard as opposed to metric. And we're going to drill 2 holes where we just made marks. Okay, this is worth making a practice hole because you want this to be a very clean hole. So I'm going to drill kind of casually and badly, and then I'm going to show you a nice hole. Okay, we'll start the drill press, and I'll drill a hole, right? All right. Okay. You can see what that did is it tore up the surface of the guitar, and you know, we can do better. So let's do a nice job here, and you can see the difference. Okay. We're going to come down, get our point right in our mark, and then we're going to come very gradually. Okay? We're just going to cut away the surface, and then we're going to go in slowly. Okay? We're not tearing up the top of the guitar. Okay? So we'll talk about the depth of this hole in a minute, but just trying to show you how to get a clean, just trying to show you how to get a clean hole using a nice, you know, good quality brad point drill bit. Okay? Here's a regular old drill bit, regular old twist drill for comparison. Don't use a drill like this to do this job. So the next step is to give us a guide for making sure we drill this hole to the right depth. So I'll just use a piece of masking tape to do that. Okay, I'm going to just set this up and lay my tape directly on the drill bit, wrap it around, and that tells me when I'm going to stop. Okay, and I'll check myself again here. Yep, we're just making sure that the distance from the cutting part of the drill bit up to the top of the tape matches the height of the post. Alright, so make sure that your work surface here is clean because you don't want to put new scratches in the back of your guitar. And we'll put the guitar body up there. I'll just do a test to make sure that the press can come down deep enough to make our hole. Back up here. We're going to get it lined up, and we're going to drill 2 holes, okay? So we'll start the drill press. Again, slowly and carefully, we're going to come down and tickle the surface of the guitar. Drilling. And we're good. All right, I'm going to check that for depth before I move on. Not necessarily very scientific, but I'll just make sure I got enough depth there, and I'm satisfied with that. Okay, so we have one more hole to drill. I'm going to come back here, get things lined up. I guess I have to turn the guitar. Okay. That would be our spot. We'll start. We'll triple check. We're good. And we're going to start very slowly and cut through the skin of the guitar. Okay, I'm going to check my depth one more time. And that one's a little deeper than the first one, but I'm satisfied with that. Now we'll press our tailpiece posts into the guitar. One thing you'll notice is that there is most of the body of this post is knurled, and then the end of it is not. It's smooth. So notice this is the way they go in with the smooth part first. Okay. So let me get these out of here, and we'll just tap them into the guitar. All right. I'm going to turn the guitar so that I have so it's solidly down on the tabletop now. Okay. We're going to set that in there. I don't like bringing a hammer down onto guitar parts, so I'm going to use a piece of wood in between and tap it in. Okay. Down, that's what we want. Flat. And this one. Down flat. Okay, we're done with this tape, so we're going to take it off of there. All right, now we have our tailpiece studs installed in the guitar. So I did make sure that I blew all of the debris out of the bottom of the hole there so that they would go down fully flush. So we just thread the studs into there. Okay, and then the tailpiece goes on like that. Okay, so the locking stud separate the top of the stud, the cap screw separates from the rest of the stud, and you know, by cinching that down, it'll lock the tailpiece solidly in place and make good contact through the whole surface area. So I'll thread that into the insert, and we'll show you how that goes together. This is, I think it's a good product, and I prefer them. There's a small upcharge from the Standard. Standard is a great product as well, but I think that the solidness of this joint here makes it a good choice. It's not a very expensive adder. And they provide a wrench for cinching things down, and they caution you to only use that wrench because, you know, these chrome parts, they're hard chrome surface, but they are fragile to a point, and you want to use the right tools when you screw around with them. Okay, so that's solid over here and only held in place by the Allen screw on this side. Okay, actually this can be tightened up, but now you're digging the Allen screw into the post at a kind of a funny angle, and you know, it's totally adequate. You know, when you have strings on the guitar, it's fully engaged this direction anyway, so it's a bit academic, but I like the locking posts.